Good morning, Patrick here again from Complete Health Eastbourne. Just wanted to jump on and talk about something that I really enjoy working with as a chiropractor, and that is athletes or sports enthusiasts or people that are training or exercising on a regular basis. And some of the reasons why I really enjoy working with these people, and some of the top performers on the planet that have used chiropractors in the past. So a few examples that I can use off the top of my head. Usain Bolt used to actually take his chiropractor to the Olympics with him. In fact, I actually used to know the chiropractor who worked for the GB Olympic team, and actually they used to take him away during the Olympics and use him for their performance and injuries in between their competitions at the Olympics. Tiger Woods, another really famous example of someone that uses a chiropractor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm just trying to think of other people off the top of my head. But the point is all of these people chose to use chiropractors for pretty much one reason and one reason only, is it made them better at their sport. Arnold Schwarzenegger used to say, everyone should have a family chiropractor like they have a family doctor. And the reason he was so passionate about that is that for his performance as a bodybuilder, it made him more symmetrical. It made it easier for him to train. It improved his recovery rate. It improved his performance. It improved his strength. It reduced his risk of injury. The list goes on and on and on. And essentially what he basically found is that when he got into competitions, especially in something as complex as bodybuilding, it's not just about how big you can get in bodybuilding. What they actually judge you on is symmetry and alignment and all these other things as well. They don't want to see you overdeveloping on one side and underdeveloping on the other. And if you're not creating correct and proper motion through certain joints, then what we start to see is changes in people's function. So that's why Arnold Schwarzenegger really liked it. Tiger Woods is the same. Golf is a very heavy sport on your spine. And with golf, what you're actually doing is probably the easiest way to injure your spine. It's a twisting and rotational movement. And twisting and rotational movements are the easiest ways for us to tear our discs. But Tiger Woods has been seeing chiropractors for years, and he actually uses this statement, and this statement, you can find this on Google. If you do not believe me, Tiger Woods used to say that seeing my chiropractor was almost as important as practicing my swing for my performance in golf. And the reason that he believed that is that if he lost that intersegmental movement or stability in his spine, what would start to happen is his injury rate would go up, his ability to train would then go down, and then his overall performance would then get affected. Same again with Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt used to say, I didn't always win gold, but when I did, I was adjusted first. And the reason for that is that he, again, knew that if he was adjusted before he got on the track, he could shave that little bit off of his time. And the thing is that with someone that has got such small margins for error, with a 100-meter sprint, you've got such small margins for error. You want to be at your absolute peak performance when you get onto the track. And that's why Usain Bolt has always used a chiropractor. So again, maybe you want to learn a little bit more about how chiropractic can help you in sports. There is some really interesting research. They did actually do a study on a group of athletes which they considered asymptomatic, or they used the term subclinical, which basically meant all of these athletes had some sort of ache or pain. They had some sort of ache or pain, but nothing that was severe enough that would warrant for them to then seek medical attention. And essentially what they did is they tested all of these guys' core stabilization abilities to see how strong they were in their core, and then they adjusted them and they remeasured them. And all of them showed a reduction in symptoms, but an improvement in their actual core function from one adjustment. And these were all athletes that had never had chiropractic care before, never considered themselves problematic or symptomatic. They called it subclinical. So like I said, they would have aches or pains after training, but nothing that would warrant them feeling as if they were injured. So what we know is chiropractic is not only a treatment for treating symptoms and dysfunctions, but actually it's also a management of performance and improved functional performance as well. Until tomorrow, guys, have a lovely day. Enjoy your Saturday, and I will see you soon.